Michigan State, wearing 0, here's Sky Miles Bridges. Starting at center, at 7 feet, number 5, Mark Williams. At shooting guard, 6'9", number 8, Reggie Mack. At the small forward position, 6'9", number 24, Brandon Miller. The other guard, 6 feet 7 inches, number 1,
Welcome to 2K Sports. What could be better than kicking back on a Sunday afternoon watching the NBA? Tonight, we'll see the Toronto Raptors as they play against the Charlotte Hornets here at Spectrum Center. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. All right, a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for LaMelo Ball.
And he's been trending downward in terms of his average points per game, and a number of reasons can lead to this. But he needs to figure out how to get back on track.
So the Raptors starting 5. Chris Boucher out there with Julius Randle. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Emmanuel Quickley. And it's Barnes in at small forward. And for Charlotte, they've got Miles Bridges. He's out there with Miller. And it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint. Pretty interesting backcourt matchup here, Grant, with a lot of star power at the guard positions on both sides.
And you know, traditionally, BA, when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
It'll be the Raptors off the tip. Now here's Barnes. He's guarded closely. Boucher on the screen. It's Barnes on the wing. Pulls up. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
First bucket of the evening. Now both teams are really looking to exploit matchups here.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
And here are the Hornets now. The Raptors making their last shot. Ball against Barnes, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Raptors ball.
And here's Barnes. Boucher up top. Back to Barnes. Miller pulls it in. Here's Charlotte. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
Now here's Williams. 6 to shoot. Back to ball. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Last time they came together was in Charlotte, where they fell to the Hornets.
And they want to avoid getting in foul trouble again. That's what really hurt them against this team last time.
You know, there's a balance between that aggression and overdoing it. You can't reach in. These are things officials are looking to call.
Ball against Barnes. Williams with the screen. Ball passes to Williams.
Raptors foul, Chris Boucher. First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for Charlotte, Mark Williams.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Well, Grand Hornets head coach Steve Clifford said that the team needs to start winning if they want to keep LaMelo Ball.
And he's not wrong, B.A. I mean, they view Ball as the cornerstone of the franchise, but they have to give him a reason to stay. He is indeed a special talent, and winning is his ultimate priority.
Good on the second one. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Quickly. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing. Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Barnes against Ball. To the paint. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Ball.
Well, you've got to see the whole floor. LaMelo Ball does exactly that, finds the open man.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Randall on the screen. The three from Barnes. Kicks it to Quickly. Outside Barrett. There's the triple. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
R.J. Barrett trusting the jumper in the catch and shoot. Boy, if he's consistent with that, turn the lights out.
Pass to Miller. Releases. Randall pulls down the board. And so Randall will bring it up for the Raptors. Quickly with the ball. With a step back. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. The Hornets have gone 1 for 3 so far. Ball looks over the floor. Pass to Mack. Here's Miller. Williams in the post. Boucher on him. There's Ball with a 3. Rebound by the Raptors. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Williams passes to Miller. Fires from deep. Again, the miss by the Hornets.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
Randall with it. An aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. Second shot opportunity.
Hornets foul call. Miller, first personal foul. First team foul.
And so here is Toronto. They lead by 7. The 3 from Barnes. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Ball against Barnes. To win the cold spell.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
The Raptors have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Inside. And finished off by Boucher.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Now here's Williams. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Pass to Miller from the top of the key. And the bucket is good.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Outside Barrett. And here's Quickly. Boucher a screen on Ball. Quickly passes to Boucher. And stolen by Williams. Pass to Ball. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Williams punches it home.
Now LaMelo getting better at running pick and roll action. This guy's so gifted setting up his teammates.
The assist goes to
Boucher up top. Back to Quickly. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Emmanuel. Quickly.
Slams it down with 2
Assist
hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Pass to Williams. Now here's Bridges. Here's Miller. Against Toronto, he was really on his game. Here's Mack. Just 5 to shoot. Counted from distance. 5 points in the game.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Up top, Barnes. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Charlotte.
Already 6 of their points coming off second chances. Pretty impressive.
Charlotte's gone 1 of 4 from deep. Barnes against Ball. Pass to Miller. Over Quickly. Miller can't get it to go.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Barnes feeling it out a bit. Kicks it out to Barrett. 4-3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Now Ball. A 17-point game for him in the win against Toronto.
And he brought the defense, secured 4 steals over the course of the game.
Now here's Ball. Shoots from the baseline. The shot comes out. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. And you don't see many 6'7" point guards, but that's not all that stands out with LaMelo Ball, Grant.
Yeah, not just a creator. He's a creative with the artistic inspiration to make plays that most of us couldn't envision, much less accomplish.
Now here's Ball. No points so far. Williams a screen on Barnes. Down low. And stolen by Boucher. Here comes Toronto on the push. Here's Randall. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, there's a certain edge that Julius Randle plays with that allows him to draw contact.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Toronto.
Well, we're in the era of the 3-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
And the first one at the line is good. Most NBA fans are looking ahead to the playoffs. But what's on the mind of the players at this point of the season, Grant?
Well, BA, focusing just on the postseason is a big mistake. Players know you have to be focused on the task at hand. You have to stay in the moment. Only think about that game right in front of you.
Abaji's checked in for Toronto. Dick comes in for Quickly. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. With his size and skill set, Julius Randle can be a walking mismatch.
You put a big man on him, and he will blow right by him. Now, if he goes small, he'll drag him to the block. So when Randle is focused and involved, he is a monster to deal with.
Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Now here's Barnes. He's got 10. Pass to Randle. Here's Dick. Boucher outside. The three from Barnes. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Williams up top, covered by Boucher. Here's Martin. That one rolls around and rims out.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Randall, the pass to Dick. Pass to Abaji. And here's Randall. And stolen by Williams. Here's Mack. He had 10 points in the win against Toronto. Ball passes to Williams. Here's Martin. 5 to shoot. Back to Williams. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Dick.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Pass to Abaji. Boucher up top. Here's Abaji. Back to Barnes.
Boy, you think about Scotty Barnes, the 2022 Rookie of the Year, guys. 6'9", long, can do many things, and honestly, a ton of growth left.
At the line for the Raptors, Scotty Barnes going to the line, shooting 2.
Free throw good from Barnes. So for the Hornets, Richards comes in for Williams, and Miller subbed in for LaMelo Ball. The Raptors making a switch here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Mack. He's got 5.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Miller. Lets the 3 fly. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Falls back and drains a fadeaway J. Randall's got 6 points.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
To halt the run. That one rolls around and rims out. And so Randall will bring it up for Toronto. It's a 16-point game. Randall a screen on Williams. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
And we know it's still early, but they're getting destroyed on the boards.
Out of bounds, it'll be Raptors ball. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for R.J. Barrett.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
So both teams changing it up here. .58 seconds left in the first quarter here. Outside Barnes to the middle. Here's Schofield, and he makes no mistakes. Slam dunk.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Here's Williams, following the bucket by the Raptors. Pass to Martin. Here's Bailey, guarded by Quickly. Clock at 6. Williams a screen on Quickly. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Misses, and the dry spell continues. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. And it's Toronto with another.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Here's Miller. He's guarded by Barnes. Williams from long range. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Toronto with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a very convincing performance from the Raptors so far.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Here's Bailey. Yet to see a basket. They've got Nick Richards. Miller is out there with Grant Williams. Then there's Cody Martin. And it's Bailey in at the one. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Martin misses.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Abaji. He's guarded by Martin. Pass to Schofield. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, Scotty Barnes. Oh. The deck into the cup. Nice finish.
Well, Grant is the managing director of the U.S. men's national team. You've gotten to see the wealth of international talent firsthand.
It's so true, B.A. I mean, I've got so much respect for the international game. You know, over 25% of the players in the NBA right now are international players, and they produce superstar talents like Doncic, Giannis, Embiid, and Jokic. The U.S. has more competition now than ever.
And the Hornets with possession here. Here's Bailey. Pass to Martin. Here's Miller. He's guarded by Barnes. Knocked loose. Shoots. And another basket for Toronto.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, R.J. Barrett, the 3rd overall pick in the 2019 draft, still a long way away from his prime. He said, quote, people think you should make this huge leap out of nowhere, and it's like if you just add 1 or 2 things to your game and just get better every year steadily, you are going to get where you want to go, whether it comes right away or it comes later. Brian?
Allie, thanks. And the Raptors call time here.
Get out and get noisy, fans.
Bridges, he's checked in for Charlotte. The Raptors also with a sub. Barrett's checked in.
Swarm Squad.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Quickly, passes to Schofield. Here's Abaji. He's guarded by Bridges. McDaniels from long range. Richards pulls it in. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Martin, right side. Pass to Williams. Bridges outside. Williams with the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on McDaniels.
Miles Bridges has a frame that allows him to play through contact, and he welcomes and relishes those opportunities.
Your Hornets, Miles Bridges.
Shoot 2.
2 shots.
First one falls.
Guys, it seems to me that every year Miles Bridges takes another leap. This guy is versatile. He can play both forward positions. He brings so much to the table.
Bridges hits them both. And here's Quickly. An aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Abaji. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And that'll be Toronto's ball as it goes out of bounds. Raptors able to keep possession.
Basketball.
Toronto's gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. 6 on the shot clock. The 3, Barrett. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Now here's Barrett. 26 points for him last game against Charlotte.
He didn't make it all about himself. His passing was sharp, and he kept everyone involved.
The Hornets have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Martin up top, guarded by Barrett. Offensive rebound, Richards. Count it, 1 for 1 to start the game.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
Quickly against Martin. Pass to Barrett. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. The Hornets have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Well, Grant, for R.J. Barrett, he pretty much knew he was going to be an NBA player.
Oh, B.A., he sure did. And the #1 prospect out of high school in Florida in 2018. Did his one and done in college at Duke and followed it up with the #3 overall pick. And he has definitely delivered.
Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Schofield. On the wing quickly. He's guarded by Martin. Here's Abaji. McDaniels, a screen on Bridges. Now Barrett. 6 to shoot. To end the drought. Thrown back. And looking at this last month, here are the NBA teams that have been outstanding at reading the opponents and picking their pockets. #1, the Raptors. 5th, the Hornets.
Both teams are very disruptive defensively. They challenge ball handlers, roam the passing lanes, and basically create havoc.
Julius Randle's checked in for Toronto. Here's Miller. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Pass to Williams. Here's Mack. Buried from 15 feet out. 7 points in the game.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Now here's Randall. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Randall's got 8 points.
The ability to get to the mid-range game is something Julius Randle has proven he can do.
Here's Miller, guarded by Barrett. Pass to Mack.
Raptors foul. Ochai Agbaji. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Up top, Bridges. 13 points in the win against Toronto.
And guys, he was also huge on defense, turning away 2 shots and altering countless more. Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
To the inside. Got a hand on it.
Oh, how about that rejection from Miles Bridges? Send it back.
Pass to Richards. And the basket by Mack.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Richards with the assist.
The Raptors have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Quickly passes to Agbaji. Now here's Randall. Outside Barrett. There's the 3. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got 4 rebounds now.
He struggles shooting the rock, yet they're still winning. It's a good thing his teammates have played well.
Here's Mack, guarded by Quickly. Randall against Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Bridges has gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Up top, Randall. Pass to Agbaji. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Nick Richards.
Second team foul. At the line for the Raptors, Ochai Agbaji. At the line, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Grant, you look at the league's basketball-related income. The players and owners split it about 50-50.
You know, BA, that's why they call it a partnership. You talk about a shared interest. The NBA has really become a leader by example in all of professional sports.
The Hornets making a switch here. Ball's checked in. And Toronto also making a switch. Barnes is checked in. Second free throw, no good. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 14-3 run. Pass to Mack. Outside, Williams. Ball passes to Bridges. Here's Mack. He's guarded by Barnes. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 12.
Well, that's not exactly the most solid screen you'll see, but it still works.
And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. 13-point lead. Randall on the screen. Inside. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Richards has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Mack. From outside, off to Mark. Toronto's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the 3-point line in this game. Randall, a screen on Williams. And there's the foul. It's on Grant Williams. That's his first foul.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
Schofield's checked in for
The
McDaniels.
substitution, number 34, Admiral Schofield.
Here's Barnes. Drops in the layup for two. Barnes has got 26.
Well, you can see how dominant Scotty Barnes is capable of being. This guy is so aggressive right now.
Barnes against Ball. Pass to Bridges. Ball outside. Fires the three. Deep range. LaMelo. What focus.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Toronto has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Randall, the pass to Schofield. Barnes against Bridges. Barnes, no good.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Pass to Mack. He takes it in. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Bridges against Barnes. Down low. Here's Schofield. Good work defensively by Richards. Charlotte's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Bridges against Barnes. Here comes Ball. Williams from long range. Rebound by the Raptors. Barrett's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Barnes. Back to Barrett. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Boy, the defense tight inside, but Barnes just persevering.
Shooting for Toronto, Scotty Barnes at the line. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Martin, he's checked in for Williams. And he sinks the second. Here's Ball. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game. Martin outside. From the high post. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Schofield, first personal foul, and the 3rd team foul. At the line, for your Hornets, Cody Martin, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Barnes against Martin. Oh, and a vicious hook by Barnes.
You can see how well Scotty Barnes moves on a basketball floor. I mean that north and south, and what hops this young man has.
To the wing, right side. It's Bridges on the wing. Check by Randall. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And over the last month, here's a look at the big men who have shot the ball the best from outside the arc. A growing trend in today's NBA. Miles Bridges fourth.
And we all love to talk about floor spacing. Well, this group of bigs provide exactly that, which is what makes them so special.
You know, and that causes all sorts of matchup problems for an opponent. Just the threat of one of them getting hot from three-point range affects the defensive game plan.
First free throw is good.
Well, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Williams is checked in for Charlotte. Miller comes in for Martin. Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Quickly comes in for Abaji. And so he makes both from the line. Quickly with the ball. Pass to Barnes. Now Randall. Outside Barrett. Back to Randall. Boucher a screen on Bridges. For three, Randall drops in the three. Randall's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, so often the guy who sets the screen. In that instance, Julius Randle with the ball in his hands in the pick and roll. Go ahead, Julius.
Now here's Bridges. Give him 8. Pass to Miller. Clock at 6. Williams with the screen. Here's Bridges. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake. Bridges has got 10 points.
This guy's put in so much work that the jumper is almost automatic. Go ahead, Miles Bridges.
Boucher finds Barnes. Barrett with it. That one rolls around and rims out.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Williams up top, covered by Boucher. The three from Ball. It's rebounded by Barrett. Toronto's gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Stolen by Ball. We've got 1:08 left in the first half of basketball. Ball in the paint.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Now here's Barnes. That's 29 for him. Pass to Randall. Boucher outside. Shot clock at 6. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Good chance here for Barrett. Hornets with the rebound. Here's Mack. 14 points for him. And here's Ball. Williams a screen on Boucher. To the paint. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Ball. Ball's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, this clearly an area that LaMelo Ball takes pride in, the ability to set up his guys.
Now here's Barnes. The D's right on him. He can't hit that time.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Raptors out in front. They lead by 7. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Hello and welcome, basketball fans. The first half coming to an end with a deficit for the Charlotte Hornets.
Defensively, they haven't guarded the three-point line at all tonight. And you know they don't want to extend out to the point where they're giving up things inside. But you do have to make some kind of adjustment.
Yeah, can't take the same approach and expect a different result. And let's switch gears for a second, checking out social media. Okay, we've got one here from Sharp She Master. They're asking, back in the day, who had the best hair out of you three? Oh man, what kind of question is that?
Ooh, you know what, though? I was going to say me, Ernie, but that Jerry curl fade, that's the big fella I had back in the day.
You remember that, Kenny?
The S-curl fade?
It was me. Kenny, you are being factual right now. I'm pretty sure I'm the only one who can still grow hair.
Look, my LeBron hairline doesn't count as being able to grow hair. Come on, big fella. Look at this back in the day. Looks like I was wearing a hair helmet. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Scotty Barnes with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Here's ball. Checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. Julius Randle out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. Then there's Barnes. And it's Barrett in at the shooting guard position. And Williams punches it home.
Love to see the unselfishness of Miles Bridges. Just another guy has a better shot. He's ready to move that basketball.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Hornets are trying to work their way up. Coach Steve Clifford said the whole thing that you want to try to create in any season is finding ways to get better every day. You have to be able to handle frustration just like you handle success. I'm proud of the way they've hung in there and the attitude that we've had about it. Brian?
Yeah, you can see him building, Allie. Thank you. Ball passes to Williams.
Well, outstanding contest on the shot, and then he's positioned perfectly to go after the rebound.
Here's Mack, guarded by Barrett. Pass to ball. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
Well, you know how problematic LaMelo is for defenders. Always so willing to draw some contact.
At the line for your Hornets, LaMelo Ball. 2 shots.
And he drops a first.
LaMelo, one of those guys at the top of the list in terms of excitement. This guy is capable of the spectacular.
And so Ball nails both of them.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Randle on the screen. Right side Barnes. Cashes in the 12-footer. Barnes has got 31.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Bridges outside. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And stolen by Boucher. Pass to Randle. Barnes against Bridges. Outside Barnes. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Miles Bridges.
This is a guy very willing to put his body on the line. Scotty Barnes gets that defense to commit and accepts the contact.
Barnes going to the line, shooting 2.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Barnes. Both free throws good from Barnes. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. They trail by 7. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Quickly. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist.
Assisted
Barnes has got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, we know this about Scotty Barnes. He has a team-first mindset. Finds the open player in that instance.
Now here's Ball. 7 points in the game. Williams a screen on Barnes. There's Ball with a 3. Oh my goodness! He'll go to the line with a chance at a 4-point play. That one on Barnes.
Defensive foul, Scotty Barnes. First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for your Hornets, LaMelo Ball. 1 shot.
The Raptors with a lead. Outside Barnes. The 3-ball. Ball with the rebound.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Here's Miller. He's guarded by Barnes. The shot. Ooh, nice shot by Miller. Now just a 3-point Raptor lead. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Outside Barnes. Pass to Quickly. Back to Barnes. Clock at 6. Boucher on the screen. The 3. Miller pulls it in. Miller's got his 4th rebound in this one.
He started out strong. 3 threes in the first half, but the long ball has disappeared on him since.
Ball, a screen on Barrett. Here's Mack, guarded by Barrett. The 3 from Ball. Toronto grabs the miss. Randall's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Second personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the Raptors, Emmanuel Quickly going to the line, shooting 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. And quickly drops them both. Ball with it. He's He's got 11. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. And he's going for the oop here. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Now quickly, give him 8. Boucher finds Barnes. Right through the D for the layup. Barnes has got 35.
I love how Scotty Barnes embraces the challenge of a contested shot. Don't back down, Scotty.
Outside, Williams. The 3 from Ball. Rebound by the Raptors. Barrett's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Now here's quickly. Defense right on him. Back to Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. Boucher a screen on Williams. The 3, Barrett. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Here's Miller. Here's Ball. There's the drive. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk. Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Charlotte trailing. Bridges outside. Williams a screen on Randall. Bridges passes to Williams. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Chris Boucher.
Personal foul and the 3rd team foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
That one's off. And he sinks the second. Now here's quickly. Give him 8. Pass to Randall. Now Barnes. Outside Barrett. Back to Barnes. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Team foul. Shooting for Toronto, Scotty Barnes at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Barnes. Both free throws good from Barnes. And here's Ball. He's got 11. Pass to Miller. Williams a screen on quickly. Here's Miller. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Miller's got 6. The Raptors have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Ball against Quickly. Boucher with it. Here's Barnes.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
And the Hornets making a change here. Williams is checked in. Abaji's checked in for Toronto. With it. 11 points in the game. The 3 from Barnes. Sinks it from distance. Barnes has got 40 points.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
Ball against Barnes. From behind the arc. Ball no good.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Pass to Randall. Quickly with the ball. Hounded by Ball. Here's Abaji. And the Raptors, another 3.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over, so you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Mack. 14 points for him. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make. The Raptors have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Ball against Quickly. Pass to Randall. Now Quickly. Give him 8 points now. And here's Randall. 3-pointer. Miller pulls it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Ball against Barnes. Fires from the wing. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Barnes. Back to Randall. Quickly outside. Takes the 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
For 3.
Randall's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, keep your head up. Look for an opportunity to facilitate Julius Randle the delivery.
Here's Mack.
Timeout.
16 points for him. Timeout call. The Hornets.
Now coming to the floor, your high hip-hop squad.
And now a chance to look at the small forwards who have been on fire all year. 5th best, Scotty Barnes.
And some of the best scorers in the league play the 3 spot. You just marvel at the talent level of this group.
Boy, that's putting it mildly. The offensive firepower they're packing is superb, and their talent runs the gamut. They can hurt you inside, long range, anywhere in between. They're all just too tough to stop.
Here's Miller. He has 6. Stolen by Quickly. Now here's Randall. Here's Abaji. Pass to Quickly. Now here's Randall. 3-pointer. That shot missing.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Mack. It's stolen by Barnes. And here's Quickly from outside the arc. Williams grabs the board, trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Williams on the wing. Here's Miller. 6 to shoot. And that one's on target from the wing. Miller's got 6 in the quarter. Here's Toronto now. They're on a 17-7 run. Ball against Quickly to the middle. Here's Boucher, and finished off by Boucher.
He's got a nose for the basketball and a high level of activity around the rim. Go ahead and finish, Mr. Boucher.
Ball against Barnes. Williams passes to Miller. Outside, Williams. Shot clock at 5. Free throw line jumper. Abaji with a rebound.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
Barnes passes to Randall. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got his 5th assist in this one.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Now here's Ball. 11 points in the game. Williams against Randall. Outside, Williams. Here's Miller. Pure from three-point range. Miller's got 11 points.
It's like he needed that halftime break to gather himself. Now he's starting to get his confidence back here.
It's Barnes on the wing. He's got 40 now. Count that one.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Here's Mack. Inside. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Now here's Barnes. He's got 42. 52 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Williams up top, covered by Boucher. And here are the Hornets with another bucket.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Randall on the screen. For 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Ball against Quickly. Ball passes to Miller from the arc. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 5 assists in the game. Now here's Barnes, guarded closely. To the paint. Here's Boucher. Oh, Williams with the block. And so it's Scotty Barnes making things happen for the Raptors. Over 40 points tonight and making it look easy. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Miles Bridges is out there with Grant Williams. Then there's Nick Richards. Then it's Miller. And it's Mack in at the point. That's the Hornets 5. Randall, good.
This is the court awareness that gives you great hope for R.J. Barrett. He's a scorer, but if he can complement that with passing, look out, folks.
Here's Mack. Williams on the wing. And he lobs it up top. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto. 11-point game. Pass to McDaniels. Outside for Randall. Tries again. Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
Well, you cannot sleep on Julius Randle. Catch and shoot jumper. Okay, Julius, we see you.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Richards with a screen. Bridges with it. Randall's in his pocket. Bridges misses. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Abaji. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got 9 rebounds now. Here's Miller. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
After some misses in the first, he's making up for it now.
Now here's Barrett, tightly guarded. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's Randall. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Williams has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Mack. Now here's Richards. Checked by Randall. Bridges right side. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup.
It's going to take more than that to impede the progress of Miles Bridges. So adept, keeping his focus on the basket when he shoots it.
Now here's Randall. Down low. Banked it in off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 11.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Bridges outside. Williams a screen on Randall. Bridges with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. And the basket by Bridges.
There is an authority, a purposefulness when Miles Bridges decides to drive the basketball. I don't think the defense wants any part of him there.
Now here's Randall. McDaniels a screen. From deep. Randall, good. Randall's got 9 points now in the second half.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Pass to Bridges. Here's Mack. Launches it. Hits a three-pointer. 19 points in the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Randall to the right side. Here's Dick. Shot clock at 6. McDaniels from long range. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Miller. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Puts up a 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Right wing. Here's Miller. It's rebounded by Barrett.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Now here's Randall. Randall draws the double, and Miles Bridges is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Boucher's checked in for Toronto.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Outside Barrett. Back to Randall. 6 on the shot clock. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Bridges. The Hornets have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Pass to Mack. Williams on the wing. Check by Randall. Bridges outside. Back to Williams. Now here's Bridges. The 3. Randall pulls down the board.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Here's Abaji. He's guarded by Bridges. Abaji can't hit.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Williams on the wing. Bridges outside. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Abaji. Now Randall. Williams defending. Here's Dick to get back on track. Right side Barrett. And the 18-footer right on the mark.
Yeah, R.J. Barrett is always working on his perimeter game, and he makes easy work at the mid-range.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
Guard it.
Let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, well here's a summary of what Steve Clifford went over with his team during the break. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team, everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
Okay, thanks, Allie. It's intercepted. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Oh, okay then. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Now here's Martin. The 3 from Ball. Buries it from 3.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, his 2nd since halftime.
The Raptors have gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Barnes. The Hornets pull it in. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
Williams with the screen. Ball passes to Williams. Comes up empty down low.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Barnes the screen. Boucher outside. 5 on the clock. Abaji. Off the mark there with a 3.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Ball passes to Miller. The 3 is up. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 6 assists in the game.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Time called here. The Raptors decide to talk it over.
Lots to talk about here, guys. I mean, losing momentum and looking for answers.
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Running onto the floor.
Randall, he's checked in for Toronto. Barrett comes in for Abaji.
And that is your honeybees. Everyone, show them some love.
Quickly finds Barnes. To the inside. Outside for Randall. There's the triple. Knocks down the long J. Randall's got 10 points in the quarter.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Pass to Miller. An easy 2 on the layup.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Barnes, no good. Charlotte has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Miller, the pass to Ball. Williams up top. Here he goes. Ooh, nice shot by Miller. Miller's got 25 points in the game.
Whoa, sizzling from the field this half, and that's after a shaky start.
Outside Barnes. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And they're able to recover. Randall outside. Randall draws the double. Clock at 6. Down low. Here's Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
Scotty Barnes is a well-rounded basketball player. Passing is part of that, guys. Pretty pass there.
Ball against Barnes. Now here's Ball. Defense is right there. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Toronto has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Barrett passes to Barnes. Boucher a screen on Ball. Barnes with it. Guarded now by Williams. And finished off by Boucher.
Well, that's about the mobility of Chris Boucher and the feel of the spot to roll to on the floor. Nicely done.
Here's Ball. Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
Pass to Miller. Here's Mack. Fires for 3. And the Hornets, another 3.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for Toronto. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
At the line for the Raptors, Scotty Barnes. Going to the line, shooting 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
knocks down the first one. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Charlotte has gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Ball against Barnes. Williams a screen on Barnes. Here's Ball. Toronto grabs the miss. Randall's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Barnes. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Barnes has got 45 points.
You get the sense Scotty Barnes is very comfortable in the painted area. That's easy work.
Ball against Barnes. Here's Mack. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
A minute 42 left in the game. Pass to Barnes. The fader. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Bridges passes to Ball. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And now just a 5-point Toronto lead.
LaMelo living the life. That is a big-time bucket. Go ahead.
1:19 left in the fourth. It's Barnes on the wing.
Foul charge to Charlotte. No.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Shoots. Williams grabs the board. And for the Hornets, they're shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Pass to Ball. Randall pulls down the board. Here's Quickly. Back to Randall. And here's Quickly. And that's an intentional foul.
LaMelo Ball. Second personal foul. Team foul. At the line for the Raptors, Emmanuel Quickly. At the line, 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game.
Stellar work at the charity stripe, trying to build out this lead.
And the Hornets call time here. They're down by 7. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
Not much time left. You think they have a chance to come back?
Let's hear it.
Here's Ball. Cash. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
LaMelo Ball is never rattled. Doesn't matter how close the score or what the situation. This guy unafraid of big shots.
Miller fifth personal foul. 15 foul. Shooting for Toronto, Scotty Barnes. At the line, 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. And short of a miracle, they're walking out of here with a tough loss.
They fought all night, a terrific effort, but they just couldn't make enough big plays.
And the Hornets call time here. They're down by 7. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
And make some noise. It's your Honeybees. And that is your Honeybees. Everyone, show them some love.
Six-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Williams passes to Miller. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Shooting for Toronto, Emmanuel quickly. Going to the line, shooting 2.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. Here's Ball. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Bridges outside, lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Raptors. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Early into his night. But honestly, I don't know that they can come back no matter who's on the court.
Raptors, Scotty Barnes going to the line, shooting 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And no luck that time either. A deep 3 from Ball. No good. So the Raptors win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment. But they stood tall and got the win.
And that about does it for the final game of the NBA regular season. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And as we leave, we give you our New Balance Player of the Game, Scotty Barnes.